Getting student loans mistake number 7, thinking you can't afford a private school. We've already explained the factors schools consider when giving college grants and loans, so here's a quick review. There are two main factors that determine the amount of college financing you will receive, be it through federal student loans, private education loans, or grants for college. These two factors are the cost of attending college minus the expected family contribution. That difference gives you your financial need. The amount of aid you get is based upon your financial need. That means the more need, the more aid. One of the things a college planner will do is help you restructure your financial picture to reduce your expected contribution. This increases your financial need and it increases the amount of college student loans and grants you can receive. They also make sure that your application is filled out correctly so you don't make any mistakes that cost you money. 80% of parents who do this on their own lose $1,000 or more a year just because errors they make filling out the forms. Now here is where it gets really interesting. Schools have different policies when it comes to meeting the financial need. It's rarely 100% of your financial need, but it is usually some fraction of it. So for example, if your expected family contribution is $10,000 and the cost of attending a state school is $25,000, your financial need is going to be $15,000. And a state school will usually give you half of that, for half your financial need. That means sending your child to a state college will cost you around $17,500 a year. And that's a lot, but it's better than $25,000 a year. Now let's do the same type of calculation with expensive private schools such as Stanford, USC, NYU, or Northeastern. Your expected family contribution is $10,000. That doesn't change. But the cost of private university can be around $55,000 a year. So your financial need goes way up to $45,000 a year. This looks pretty bad. Even if you get 50% of your financial need met, you still come up with $32,000 out of pocket. But that is not how it works. State schools usually meet 50% of your financial need. However, some private schools, universities, have a lot of money and they'll meet 90 to 95% of your financial need. And in our example, the rich, expensive private school university that costs $30,000 a year more than the state school, but it's 90% of your financial need will cost only $12,250 a year, which is $5,000 less than sending your child to state school. That means it's possible to send your child to a top, super expensive university and pay less than you would for your local state school. Now, I don't know about you, but this is the type of information I would like to know when my kid applies to college. Which private universities will meet the 95% of your financial need? I don't know. It's not something they advertise. But a college planner who has worked with lots of students and lots of schools will know. That's part of his job. This is what he does. Here is one more thing a college planner will know. Let's say the school where your child wants to go offers you a financial package that meets 85% of your need. Is that a good deal? Maybe. But maybe this is one of the schools that will go up to 95% for parents who press them for more money. Again, this is something a college planning specialist will know. College is super expensive. It's around the cost of a home. Paying for college can put your child in, or you or your child, in debt for years. It can make it impossible for you ever to retire. And that's if you only have one child. If you have a few children who are college bound, it gets kind of depressing when you think about it. There are lots of ways you can knock down the cost of your child's education to a reasonable level. There is so much money involved for both you, your future, and your child's future at stake. It makes sense to speak with a college planner before you try to do this on your own. Particularly since I've arranged for you a free consultation with a leading college planner in the United States. I've given you the opportunity and it's risk-free. It's up to you to act now. Go to undergraduateloans.org, freeconsult.html, and schedule your free consult today.